Good morning. It is Thursday, man. We finally have made it to Thursday. Welcome to the morning sprint. My name is Daphne Gray. And as you can see, Brittany Weir is not here today, but she's off out and about doing her little thing with all the different stories she's working on for this week. And so get this. We have Rebecca Williams. She's in here with me. We're going to have a good time. Ain't that right, Rebecca?
Yeah,
Hey!
we are. You and me.
A lot of good time today on this Thursday. Again, giving you guys all the stories that you want to hear. And our mission at the end of the sprint is always to make sure you're walking away with some type of smile. But again, we talk about crazy news stories, fun news stories, but unique news stories such as this one right here. If you take a look at your screen right now, you'll notice that what you're looking at, it's seaweed. And get this, that can be seen from outer space. Crazy, yeah? Yeah, we know. But get this, if it can be seen from outer space, and if it's that much, it is not a good thing. And we'll tell you about that coming up later on in the sprint. But for right now, let's get to some positive stories to tell you guys. I got a positive update right now regarding the Lynchburg firefighter who suffered a brain bleed. He is now home by the grace of God. According to the battalion chief, Charlie Sheely, Jeremy Pillow was transferred to UVA Medical Center back on March 3rd, where he had, quote, good days and bad days, but overall was trending in a positive direction. He was discharged from the hospital yesterday afternoon. As we reported before, members of the community have rallied around the family. Get this, raising over $38,000 for them. Rebecca, we talk about this all the time. How cool is it that when things like this happen in the community, obviously it hits close to home, but to see the community jump in and try to help whenever they need to help, that's pretty cool, right?
Oh, 100%. And I think that's one of the things that I love the most about, living and working in Southwest Virginia is that we do support each other and we do know each other. And it takes an entire village, we'd say, it takes an entire village to raise a child,
Yep.
but it also takes an entire village to support each other.
Exactly.
And especially our first responders,
Exactly. Amen to that. It's all about community. And speaking of the community, get this, downtown Roanoke, a lot cleaner. And it's thanks to this particular organization, the Downtown Roanoke Ambassador Program, which is celebrating a milestone 6 months since the team launched. Now, whether it's picking up trash or cleaning off graffiti, you can see these before and after photos. It's going to be shown throughout this video. Possibly we'll have it. But get this, they're making a lot of progress either way. Crews have collected more than 1,200 bags of litter and completed 41 power washing projects. Also relocated nearly 2,800 scooters. We know how those scooters could be annoying all over the place, and them jokers help put it back where it needs to be. Ambassadors who wear these bright uniforms also help with hospitality, like providing directions and escorting visitors. So let's give them a huge round of applause because, again, this is the type of community that we need, and a lot of places are really dying for because, again, our community is cleaner because you have these ambassadors out and about.
Volunteers.
Doing other, yeah, exactly. Volunteering their time so that we can have a cleaner area. So, hey, more love to you. You can also read more about that story on our website at WSLS.com on how you could probably get involved as well. Now, we all know we all have lost an hour of sleep. I don't know how that's affecting you, Rebecca. Is it making you on the struggle bus or are you good?
I was on the struggle bus for the first couple days.
Yeah?
I think I'm on the up and up.
Okay, I see that. See, for me, I've noticed that it's harder for me to go to sleep, but it's not really, when I wake up, I don't really know a difference. But I know some people, they do. But we all know how important it is to get a good night's sleep. Such as an important part of health and well-being. There are so many factors that play a key role in how much sleep that we are able to get. Some of those can be your mattress, the pillows you use, and the temperature of your bedroom, which is very important. I got to sleep with the fan on all the time. Consumer Report says that the best way to adjust to the time change is light. Says that you got to expose yourself to light as early as possible because light signals to the body that it's time to wake up. If you're waking up before the sun is up, they recommend a sunrise alarm clock, which I just learned about today. Apparently, the alarm goes off and it looks like the sun is coming out, right, Rebecca? Or is that just like...
Yeah, it's like a gentle sunrise.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, Daphne.
so you say blackout curtains help also. I know Brittany Weir, she says she uses those a lot. If you are someone who can't go to bed in complete silence or live in a loud environment, consider a white noise maker. They can block out the noise and give you the steady hum that people need to fall asleep. The biggest mistake people will have when they're trying to fall asleep is being on your phone too late because they say that screen time can mess you up. Now, for me, the way I go to sleep, I gotta have my music playing, some type of music. It cannot be quiet. Gotta have my fan on because I have like these this back and forth temperature. Like I get really hot in 1 second and then I get really cold in another second. So just having that on standby. But I will say the screen time messes with me. And something that's not mentioned in this that I think needs to be mentioned, if you are a pet owner, the pets will mess you up too because Bo, he likes sleeping in the weirdest spots. Like he, for some reason, I don't know why, but he's gravitated to sleeping right on top of my feet to where I can't move at all.
Trapped.
And anytime he does move a certain way, it's like any pet parent, you don't want to wake them up. So you literally
So Cassian,
around.
my cat jumps up in the bed and he'll like curl up right in the little like nook of my knees.
Yeah.
But he radiates so much heat that I will be freezing when I lay down and he's like off munching on his breakfast. But then I'm asleep and he gets in there and then it's so, because he'll get under the covers.
Yes.
And he'll just like curl up like a little cinnamon roll in there. And I'm like, dude, you bring the desert with you? It's hot.
Dude, that's exactly how Bo is. It's just like a human being. And I'm like, you're gonna have to move sometimes, you know. But hey, tell us what are your I guess your remedies to going to sleep early, and what are some of the issues that you deal with trying to fall asleep, whether it's a pet, the temperature, got loud kids going on.
Well, Jeremy, you said you listen to music. What music, like, what is your go-to, like?
So
I
have a playlist. Yeah, no. So it depends. Yeah, definitely. But my playlist is like a mixture of Michael Jackson, that era, or I do have like Prince of Egypt, Mariah Carey, and Whitney Houston theme type music.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like stuff like that I wake up and sometimes it's like a Disney tune, like Kiss the Girl, you know, stuff like that.
How do you not like sing? Because I'm a singer. I love to sing, and so sometimes I'll be laying down to go to sleep, and I'll have that music on, and I'll just be like singing along with it. And I'm like, this is not helping me get to sleep.
See, I can fall asleep because, I don't know, it puts me to bed. But when I wake up, that's also a really fun feeling when you wake up to a real good song and it starts your day off the right.
Oh, it's going to be a good day.
Exactly.
Kiss that girl.
Yeah, now speaking of songs, we got to talk about this. We got to say a major rest in peace to a soulful singer and songwriter. Bobby Caldwell has unfortunately passed away. Now, this is the song that that song. It's like the old school stuff that I know my dad used to listen to while he was in the garage working on stuff. But Caldwell, known for his R&B hits like What Would You Do for Love and Open Your Eyes. Throughout his career, he's released more than a dozen albums. His final record, Cool Uncle, came out in 2015. No word on the cause of death, but get this, he was 71 years young, man. God bless him. And like I said, thanks so much for contributing to our industry. I think songs that he created really has had an impact over the way music has come and developed over time. So, and to know that that one song that I do remember, it just brings back those memories about me and my dad working in the garage on the car or getting ready to cut the grass and hearing that in the background, you know? Mm-hmm. So, right now, something that everybody want to know about. We all know we're still waking up extremely cold. Super duper cold. Yesterday, again, was another brutal day for me. But today, also another chilly one. But meteorologist Chris Michael says that by the afternoon, that may look a little different than what it was when you woke up. So right now, I'm going to let him take it away.
How's it going, guys? Happy Thursday to you today. Cold start to the morning, right? Temperatures for a lot of us in the 20s. But then we flip things around. We're back in the 60s by the afternoon. St. Patty's Day, the radar is going to celebrate a little bit of green on there with some light rain showers from time to time. The weekend looking colder, a little bit on the windy side by Saturday. Temperatures in the 20s Sunday and Monday mornings before afternoon highs ramp it back up for the rest of next week.
All right, Chris, thank you so much for that update. You guys hear him. Make sure you dress accordingly. Now we need to get to some stories. That one story that we kicked off the show with letting you guys see just that awful look of all that seaweed on the beach. Look, it's a giant raft of brown colored seaweed in the Atlantic Ocean, so vast it can be seen from outer space. I didn't even think that was a possibility, but apparently it is. Look at that. Like, so that's just crazy. It's now threatening the beaches in Florida, unfortunately, and Mexico just in time for spring breakers. So they're going to have to watch out for that.
Yeah, I've actually been to Florida when this comes in. It happens every once in a while, and let me tell you, it is a stinky mess.
Look at that.
The giant mounds are more than a nuisance and an eyesore. They can also cause health problems for some at-risk beachgoers.
Yeah.
Scientists say the seaweed is coming ashore at a record pace and can cause health problems, you know, when it decomposes, you know, because seaweed's a living thing, you know, it's a plant. So it decomposes just like all plants will, and so it emits odors. And for some people that might have sensitive lungs or breathing issues, it could just really irritate them.
And you just don't want to walk through that, like having to walk through that to get to the water. Oh gosh, I can only imagine. But
and it's not even just like on the beach; it's in the water.
Yes.
It's like thick. Like it's big. I mean, this morning they were talking about how the beaches of Barbados have like piles 5 feet high.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's some like fully grown humans.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
that's Brittany.
Yeah, so literally watch out from the seaweed monsters, okay? Moving on to our next story. Get this, America has a new favorite dog breed. I thought this was pretty cool.
Who is it? Who's it?
For the first time in 31 years, look at this little guy. It's the French Bulldog. Has ousted the Labrador Retriever from the top spot of favorite breeds in the U.S. According to the American Kennel Club, the AKC's popularity ranking covers about 200 breeds in the nation's oldest canine registry. And the stats are based on more than 716,000 puppies and other dogs newly registered last year. Look at that little dude.
Oh no, he's got itch. He's like, I can't reach him with my paws. Oh, look at his face.
Yes.
He's wearing like a fur collar.
Yes,
Like
he fancy, man.
they're styling.
Yes, I love the Frenchies.
So Frenchies can be expensive.
Yeah.
Get this, $5,000.
Oh my goodness.
For a puppy.
Whew, that's
$5,000.
That's a lot of guacamole.
Not as expensive as those Michael Jordans though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Now,
So they also can get sick a little easily. They have the smushed faces, so sometimes their breathing is a little bit troublesome.
Yeah.
And vet bills can be costly, but the French Bulldog Club of America says they're comical, which we obviously can see.
Yes.
Friendly. And they're just loving little dogs that offer a whole lot in a teeny tiny little package.
Yes, that was kind of like on the list of one of my next dogs that I want is a little French Bulldog, because like it's just funny seeing some of the videos. They're I noticed that all the videos that I do see, they're vocal too, and they got like that, that weird.
Yeah. Jamie, you would love this dog.
I think I would. I think Bo would love him too, I believe.
My worry is so I have never really had a dog before.
Yeah.
So my worry is that they're so small.
Yeah.
What if I step on them?
Oh,
or like kick them? Or like.
If you can handle Cassian, you can handle that little nugget.
What if I'm like sleeping in bed and I accidentally like punt him off? Like, how bad is that? No, we can't go there.
No, I think you can handle it. If you can handle Cassie, you can handle a little French Bulldog. And like I said, they're now holding that title, so shout out to them. I did think the Golden Retriever, didn't they hold that title at one point in time?
I don't know if it was the Retriever, if it was the Labrador.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably right. You're probably right. Either way, dogs are just a beautiful, beautiful little thing. We do not deserve them.
I know. I'm getting my puppy next weekend.
You are. We need to actually show that. I can't wait to show her fur baby. She's been sending us pictures, literally almost
so tiny.
Anytime that she gets a picture. And what's her name? Do you want me to reveal it? You're gonna reveal it.
So her name is Martha.
Oh, what?
Yes.
It's not Maple anymore?
No. Well, so Maple is her like shelter name.
Oh.
We're gonna rename her Martha.
Okay. Okay.
Because my fiance and I are history buffs, and so we're naming them after former first ladies.
Got you. Okay, well, we will be sure to pull in some pictures of that. So now, whenever you guys hear us talk about animals, you're going to see Bo, you're going to see Brittany's Mabel, and then you're going to see Rebecca's Martha. There you go.
And Cassian.
And Cassian. You still going to have Cassian as well.
Yeah, he might think he's out of the life, but no, he's still there.
He's the OG of the pets. Okay, so get this. One North Carolina school student proving hard work pays off. Her name is Anaya Richardson, set to graduate this spring with a 4.2 GPA. Get this. She has been accepted to 28 different colleges, including Clemson and Howard University. And if that's not enough, those schools have also offered her more than $2 million in scholarships. Get it, girl. Anaya is still waiting to hear back from 2 more colleges before she decides on where to go. She says that she wants to become a therapist to help cancer patients go through treatment alone. Wonderful, wonderful student right there.
I love it when like people that put good vibes out in the world get it returned to them.
Exactly. And and this is something that kind of, pulls a memory cord with me because I was all about grades. I was the kind of student that was just like, I got to get that 4.0 all the time, and to see, our youth still have the mindset,
drive and
that drive
the
to
work
continue
ethic.
to fight for these A's and these extra credits and all of these different deals, and for her to bring in $2 million worth of scholarships, like she is set for life, because just think of what she's going to be able to do without having to worry about the finances, the financial aspect of college.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That girl, I take my hat off to you.
I hope she goes wherever her heart desires.
Amen.
And I hope God, blesses that road that she's going down. And
Yep. She got it,
Yep.
man. And she's gonna be amazing. Get this. So this morning on the Today Show, hold on, make sure I'm getting the right thing. Okay, yeah. This is also a really cool story that I do want to bring up because I think it's so cute and so romantic. It's about this couple. So the morning on the Today Show, you can watch this accidental text, the way it leads to an inspiring love story. Then a decade ago, Brenda Rivera in Georgia thought that she texted a Bible verse to her friend. Instead, it went to a man living 600 miles away in Ohio. Isaiah Stearns responded with a supportive text and then decided to give her a call, intrigued by the woman who sent the message. But Brenda let it go to voicemail, but listened to it later.
He just sounded very genuine and he sounded kind of cute. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give him a call back. Yeah, the rest is history.
You can tune in. Of course, we got that story. It's going to be on our website, and obviously, if you follow the Today Show, you can check that out as well. But to think that, that's how you know if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And it all started from an accidental text message. You can text people accidentally all the time, and here she sends this message to a random stranger, a Bible verse. Maybe he really, really, truly need to hear that, or read that, which is why he responded the way he did. And look at this. They got six kids.
Jeez,
Six
Louise.
kids. Look how beautiful they are.
13 years of marriage.
Oh
13.
my gosh, dude, that's just like that's a blessing right there.
Well,
Like
so Japhanie,
Yeah.
if you get a random text message today,
Okay.
will you respond?
Not at all. So we're in a different time now. That was 13 years ago, I guess, when this happened for him.
Yeah,
So,
I guess. I mean, 13 years ago was what? 2010?
Yeah, no, I would. See, and that's the thing. I just wish I was living in a time period where it was just like that type of stuff was possible, and not to say that it's not possible today, but I'm just not that lucky in that category when it comes down to, rare occasions, you know what I'm saying? So,
I also think there's something that, it could be a little creepy.
well, that's
Even 13 years ago, in 2010, this could still be very creepy.
Yes. But that was something that Brittany was talking about earlier. She was just like,
Brittany was our bah humbug about this story this morning.
But for me, I look at it like, being a believer and seeing
A God
how,
thing,
seeing how that scripture brought them together. I don't know. It was just something about it that made it more sweet. In comparison to the creepy aspect of it, because I know you can text people and they can be really, really creepy.
I mean, it's the definition of shoot your shot.
Yeah.
I mean.
So yeah, no, more power to them. Congratulations, and hopefully, maybe one day that kind of luck will rub off on me. I know Rebecca; she's already locked in, so she ain't got to worry about that.
Boot up.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and bring in Jazzy Jazz. Hey, Jasmine, hold on. Let me make sure I turn you up so you can be heard. Jazz, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
All right, let's see it, baby. Okay, sweet. So tell me, what are some of the stories that stood out to you when we were talking about today?
Yeah, definitely the dog story. He's
Yes?
super cute, and I'm a dog mom, so I'm all about the cute dogs.
Oh, yes. Hey, well, if you're a dog mom, you understand what I meant when I said that they can make it very difficult for you to sleep, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. My little dog, he's like 8 pounds, but he'll stretch out on the bed and try to take up all the space. So, yeah, they definitely make it hard to sleep, right?
Yes. Okay, so tell me, what do you think about that love story, though? I think it's really, really beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's really cute. As far as the text messages go, I do think that it's like the times that we're living in now, unfortunately, I don't think I would respond either.
Yes.
I think just like the story itself, I think is a beautiful story.
Right.
So, I mean, imagine them telling that to the grandkids,
Exactly.
So.
And see, if you receive a text message like that nowadays, you think it's spam.
Yeah, pretty much, because we get so many spam messages. You have to be careful these days. So.
Exactly. So tell us, do we have any comments today? Any viewers watching us?
Yes, comments. We have a ton of comments today.
Oh,
We
yay!
have quite a few from Angela Davis. She
Okay.
said, good morning to you, sweeties. She said blessings, and she was just commenting on different ways she sleeps better at night. She said nature sounds on Spotify.
Yes,
For her, yeah,
I
those are
love
pretty
it.
good.
That's awesome. I love her so
Yeah.
much. Good morning, girl.
And then Amber says, good morning. She said prayers to the firefighter, and she hopes she's hoping for a speedy recovery. She said, I see you, Rebecca. She loves the makeup.
Amber!
She got
Good
it all. She got that,
morning.
what they call it. They say they got that face beat. Is that what they call it?
Oh, I don't beat this face. I just
And
put a
then she
little
said,
lipstick on.
when it comes to sleep, she always has to have her fan on.
Yes.
No, I'm with that. I understand that.
We're twins, man. Look at us. That would make us triplets then. All right. Anything else that we got, girlie?
Gloria says, amen. I guess just to the story about the firefighter and how the community really came together to support him.
Sweet. Oh, I love
So
that.
that's it for me.
I love it. Well, Jazz, you got anything else you'd like to add, girlie?
No, that's it for me.
All right, babe. Thank you so much for bringing all of your beautiful smile and joy to us. So, before we get out of here, we do want to kind of give you guys a heads up what's coming to you for 10 News at noon. Check this out. Here's a look at what we got coming up. We've been talking about it for days now. You know, the Roanoke City leaders considering a curfew for kids 16 and under. Well, there's actually already a curfew on the books for that. It was passed in 2004 and says that kids 16 and under have to be home by 11 on the weekdays and by midnight on the weekends. If the city decides to change anything dealing with the curfew, it has to be enforced by police. So again, this is something we've been talking about and we'll continue to follow up. So Rebecca, what's coming up next?
Yeah, and get this. So the Department of Defense just released video this morning of the moments after that Russian jet unloaded all of their fuel on an American unmanned drone. So no service members were in the drone. This was completely radio flown. And the U.S. cut the connection immediately. The drone, crashed into the Black Sea.
They blacked out all the stuff.
Yeah,
too.
they blacked it all out. So I think what I've read says that, we're trying to see if we could get U.S. service members in that area to maybe recover it. But obviously, Russia is much closer in location to getting to that because Crimea is right there. And so they might be able to get to it first. But even if they do, the U.S. government assures us there's no U.S. information, data, intel on that. But yeah, the video just dropped this morning and it literally looks like this plane just like comes up and it just like releases all of it looks like a cloud.
Wow.
But then you see it as it hits the drone.
Yeah. Okay.
But that video will be on 10 News at noon.
Sweet. A lot of cool stuff coming up on 10 News at noon, including much more. And obviously, you can follow us online at WSLS.com to get even more information. Guys, I think that wraps us up for today's show. This is Thursday. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday today, but be sure to join
One more
us.
day to Friday.
Oh, yeah, one more day to Friday. We always say, and St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. So we got to wear our green. You already know that.
Oh, we got to wear green? Did I hear
can you
someone
get
say
it?
green?
I think you're too far.
I think I'm too far away.
We could get that. Oh, you got it.
I got one.
You got one green. Okay, so yeah, we'll bring you all of that good stuff coming up tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day on Friday. But be sure to make sure you join us again for the morning sprint tomorrow morning at 9 on WSLS.com.